EA Sports. It's in the game.
Nice.
To me, it's all about Tom Brady. He's just one of those guys, if the game's on the line, reload! 220! Wide to get!
If you do end up doing that, though, I am going to end up getting the Stiller stickers. It won't be stickers.
Actually, I don't think we're going to. I may help you with the 150. Go out and find you one, you know, reasonable.
Shop at Knox has one.
Right.
I just figured you, at that point, rather have a different one. I don't care, but. That should be.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, touchdown! LaDainian Tomlinson, 75 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. The first play from scrimmage? Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Mariota on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
JR's want you to kick.
12 yards there as they move the chains. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Flush to his right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. A first down throw for Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Mariota now on second down. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense will get their hands on it.
Oh my God, I don't know if I even believe that play myself. That wasn't a fumble, it was an incomplete pass. I picked the ball up and ran it for a touchdown on fumble.
Huge play by the defense.
That guy just got screwed on that play.
But to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Play fake. Mariota. Looking downfield, and that's caught right. He's got his man. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Second down following the run. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Second down, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's Mariota. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Mariota now to throw on first down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 18-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. And he's got this one down to the 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed in quickly at the end. To throw Mariota. Buying time to his left. Touchdown, Bears. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Quitting for a bit?
Yeah.
You alright?
Here's Myers now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now,
there he goes right side. And touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Joey Bosa. Able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. They go play action. Mariota toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. First down, Mariota drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Southern California after this. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
While there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw is Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're like,
and now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there.
Alright, I got 2 games left. I need to win at least one of the 2 in order to get a free pass to the weekend league next week and to reach my minimum goals that I have set each week. So let's just see if I can't win the first one and not have to worry about the last one. I mean, I'll play the last one and I want to win it too, but I need to win one of the 2.
Oh, okay. Tell me what happened up there, sir. Was she complaining of chest pain or nausea?
No, nothing. She just passed out.
Is she on any medications?
Yeah, some kind of thyroid medication, but nothing serious. I can't believe I did this. I think I did this.
Did what, sir?
I pretended there was something wrong with the plate.
Why would you do that?
I had the proposal written out on the emergency instructions. That was we're both on Valentine's Day, and I don't want to be so on the nose, so I thought I'd do it a few days early.
Okay, listen to me. You have to get her on the ground. Have you notified air traffic control?
Yeah, they said I could touch down at Burbank Airport in 15 minutes.
Is there any place closer where you can make an emergency landing?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's taking forever to load these games today. Alright, that's them.
Matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Does she have any history of heart problems? No, she's only 32. How does this happen? Blood pressure is 80 over 40. Still dropping. Looks like possible heart attack. Nitro sublingual.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway in Southern California. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
An air emergency.
Faked an emergency? I was proposing. I thought I was being romantic.
The doctor says she's on levothyroxine for her thyroid condition, which you know can cause heart palpitations.
In fact, she's on levothyroxine. Not a heart attack.
They go play action here on first down.
I'll get the adenosine.
Dance into his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Play action. Stafford. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Well, maybe if Buck doesn't fall through.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That is caught inside the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that can be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Now Bell. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and find?
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
One thing I realized while I was gone is I really need you people. Like I need a hold of the
And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA and playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born and he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and he will bring it back. An interception.
Hi.
Hey.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here for the party.
Oh, you're a friend of Chimney's. Come on.
No, I'm not a friend. I mean, I feel like I know Chimney, but it doesn't feel like are you Captain Nash?
Yeah. I'm sorry, who are you?
Abby Clark, friend of Buck's.
Oh, you're the woman from the phone.
Yeah.
911 operator.
Right, yes.
Hey, Abby.
Hi.
For a Lions touchdown.
And you brought cookies. So everyone, this is Abby Clark. She is LA's fiercest.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there.
You know what? She's doing fine. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Hi. Hi. I'm Abby. Hi, I'm Abby.
Work with your boy here. Glad to know you really exist. He talks about you all the time.
And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
10 yards still left on second down.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Now Mariota.
I'm doing whatever I can to get my mind off.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From the gun, Mariota.
Some people still love King, just like some people like banging
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
There's Direct TV for #1 rated customer satisfaction program. Switch to Direct
Running right, this is Tomlinson. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
And now they have new flavors like iced and cherry. Oh yeah, I'm totally into this.
And on second and 10 now.
Waiting for people to ask, did you get a haircut? Oh, maybe you're into friends who leave voicemails?
Throw it, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay calm.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And hit.
Well, now I got to win this last one.
Volunteer at neighborhoodofgood.com. State Farm.
Introducing McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu. Use it to build the my room, get my lunch meal.
You went to lay down?
Breakfast is on me meal. Or the father and son meal. Build whatever meal you want with favorites on McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu.
I'm very sorry.
And we're gonna get the phone, his phone, out of you.
The important thing is that we're gonna make you better.
Okay, here's how to make butter. Pour 2/3 cup cold heavy cream.
Snickers satisfies.
I can't find Lucius.
Stick together. We survived.
It belongs to me.
Empire returns March 28th on the box.
Did you not like it?
This hood is just a little salty for my tears.
Well, I had a lot of snacks for Valentine's Day double feature. A notebook. I spent all day cooking for you, getting waxed and buying sexy underwear, and I spent hours on tonight.
Maybe should have spent a few less hours salting the food.
I'm starting my last game, but I really need to win this one.
Are you starting it now?
Yeah, it's already loading. I can't stop it.
You told me you loved me.
I tell it to everyone.
Stop. That's not a scratching thing.
You're not my only girlfriend. Yeah, I can't watch
Try
a movie
to-
with you because I've got plans.
And that's not a climbing post!
Out of the same
Damn
box
it!
of chocolates, you don't mean anything to me, Laura.
You need me to mute the mic?
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden
Damn, it's gonna be a
Ultimate Team
tough one.
matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one taken from the 7. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Still here? No, I'm all alone. Mind if I come in?
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. It's a big play there for the Saints. 47 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On play action, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
That's my daughter. Okay, asked her if I need to, I'll take it, but otherwise I'll call her right back.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to get your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you can come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Mariota, and he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And a great example there of just getting the feet in a tough spot. It seems like every year these guys get better at this.
Well, I think the drills get better that they work on, training camp, off-season work, OTAs. But also a lot of these guys have dance backgrounds, ballet backgrounds, and they take that and carry it over to the football field.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Again, it's Tomlinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Room here to run. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Mariota on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's to the 10. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Mariota now on 2nd down. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, it's a quarterback 3rd and long. You really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, 56 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Mariota to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they get 14 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. A first down throw for Mariota. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And Jones has it over the middle. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. They set up the screened LT. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's Mariota. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw Mariota. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 8-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 2nd down, Mariota. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of a yard, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Terrell Suggs in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Shane Leckler now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. First down, Mariota. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's got room. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Mariota into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He may try. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's Shane Leckler now, as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. And now it's 3rd down.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Being chased out left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call and didn't really want the whole. So I know you've been watching a stream of no talking at all, but
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So what's the situation here? 12 cars, no fatalities, but we got a medical transport vehicle sandwiched in there. Driver's freaking out.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Mariota. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. They'll run him now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll try the left side with LT. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's Mariota. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll be knocked down sideways. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
May save a life tonight.
Back to throw. On the crossing route, that's complete to Clark. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is.
We've messed around and might lose this game now.
Because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you.
Hello.
Hi, Jake.
Hi, Mama.
I had a girl here tell me that you can go online to a company that makes like Humira or whatever company would make what you need.
Right.
And she said that there's a lot of the companies who, as a promotion, would give you the medicine.
Yep, there's a lot of them that do, but not me.
Not yours.
Well, they do my medicine, but it goes a lot based on your income, and they take your gross, not your net. So when they see that we make, like $160,000 a year, they're not going to help me,
Yeah, you've tried it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they go on gross income, not your net.
Yeah. When are you or Bobby coming into town?
I was just there yesterday, and JR was in town today,
Oh, shoot.
I don't know for sure right now, especially until Tracy leaves and stuff. When Tracy's home, I kind of just go by what does she want, what do we need, I don't know. It could be as early as tomorrow. It could be You know, I just don't know.
Yeah. I've got a great big bag of animal crackers.
Ah.
A great big bag of them. And they're kind of like using up all the drawer space. You know?
Right.
And I was trying to get rid of them quickly.
Right.
Because I was going to have Patricia go get me some stuff.
Terrell Suggs in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share.